You know, I had proof shown of how many times that I was being harassed by male predators. And looking stuff up and understanding that, there is something wrong, that people wants to play the victim. And that's why I shared the time is when that happened. There has been a males of predators who just don't know when to stop and quit. And also threatened to burn me with a cigarette. Come to find out that one of them was in trouble for paraphernalia, being on drugs. And everybody knows anybody that was on paraphernalia don't get off of it. So it's really nice to know that I was thrown to the wolves, left for dead tonight, that I had to defend myself against 2 male predators in this town. And I had proof of being harassed by that truck. I had proof, evidence, days, times, and then people wants to try to play victim. You got a female who is standing alone against 2 male predators. One of them likes to try to intimidate and tries to install fear into people, and that person engages in fights. So meaning, like, I was ganged up on by 2 predators of males tonight. And I was pretty much left for dead. I was thrown to the wolves. And constantly, when people, like males, are constantly harassing and being a predator towards a woman is going to be in survival mode. Like, why can't they go pick on somebody their own sizes? Why won't they go pick on males? Why do they always gotta pick on a female all the time? That becomes an issue and a problem itself. It says a lot, and it's very questionable. That pretty much, from what I have shown and have noticed, that's what's been going on. I'm surrounded nothing but by predators who don't have a life of their own. Seriously, they try to play the victim all the time. People are not going to like to hear that a woman has to stand on her own towards 2 predators of men who likes to attack women, who likes to harass women, who likes to be predators towards women. That is a problem and an issue in this town. And a lot of people will not stand up towards predators in this town. And that takes a lot of courage, but also that too, one of them carries. I could have easily been shot tonight if one of them tried to go for a gun, to be honest here. And I know that one of them's got a record on them of being violent, will do bodily injury, who likes to try to intimidate people, tries to put fear in people, threatens to burn people with a cigarette in their faces. So, that really says a lot. That is a problem and an issue in this town, when nobody would step up to get predators away from me. And that says a lot. And I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like predators of men. You know? Like, that says a lot. Like, that's putting somebody in survival mode. And what's really shocking is that these two predators thought they could keep bullying me, harassing me, and trying to, like, terrorize my life. And one of them got spooked and got scared. And that's when they had 911 fingers. Because they were trying to play the victim to what they started. And that was purposefully planned out to what they were gonna do. And this is what I've been talking about. There's been people plotting things on me that I don't ignore. That is the problem here. Real men don't target females. Real males don't do that. Only bitches and people who thinks they are in control. That is the problem. And somebody apparently didn't want to hear it when I called him a bitch. That's cowardly behavior. When you constantly attack a female, harass a female, being a predator towards a female, there is something wrong with them. It's like a sick obsession. It's like really dumb and really stupid. That's narcissistic. People who show no sympathy for someone who tries to state something, but really it's them that are druggies, clearly, thieves, who likes to go around and terrorize people. They like to try to put fear in a female. And you know that that's not okay to do to a female out here. And it's not. It does not make you look cool. It does not make you look like anything. It makes you look like a predator. It makes you look bad as a man. And most people who sees that, I have literally given warnings for someone to stop harassing me and stop coming near me, and they called in an accomplice to get involved, to gang up on me. 2 males try to gang up on me, and I'm just one female. That means they're threatened. They're scared of me. And that's what usually predators do. When they're scared of a female, or they feel intimidated by a female, they will try to mistreat her. They will stalk her. They will try to harass her. And they will literally do things to cause issues and problems. And I have shown proof to a lot of people of how many times I was being harassed by male predators. And people seem to love to gang up on me. That is going to stop. That is not going to be continued. That don't look good on a town. That don't look good on a community. It really don't look good in general when a female is standing alone against 2 male predators when I've had issues with. And they think they have no consequences to their behaviors. They're not going to keep continuing getting away with what they're doing. That's trying to push me to where I don't want to be outside. That's like a tactic. That's trying to install fear into a woman. And, by abusing a female, by constantly trying to do stuff towards her, these predators need to understand women are going to start standing up for themselves. And then men get scared of a female. Then males feel threatened. That's why they have 911 fingers. Because they have let it get out of control. It was like a shift blame and it wasn't gonna happen. I don't like people who can't take accountability for what they did. Mike Fordyce called Skylar Lemon, that would be his accomplice, to causing issues to gang up on me. This has been an issue for a while in this town. People thinks it's funny to gang up on a female when there's nothing but male predators. That's not going to keep continuing. That's not going to keep, it's not going to go. That's not going to fly. 2 male predators. One's a druggie, one's a thief, likes to give out false information, and likes to cause things. And then once it gets out of hand to what they caused, they like to call the police on you because of what they do. Technically, they're the ones who are the aggressors. I'm one female standing alone against 2 male predators who would not stop harassing me, who is constantly ganging up on me. People are not going to keep allowing that to happen. Those type of behaviors are like obsession. And that was purposefully planned out tonight of what they were going to do. I don't like people of predators of 2 men ganging up on me. And then threatening to burn me with a cigarette. Threatening to put their hands on me. Knowing they purposefully came over there to start stuff first. I had proof to when he first showed up. And then Mike Fordyce called Skylar Lemon right over there to join in the shit show. Ganging up on a female. It's like, why can't you pick on someone your own size? Why can't you go pick on a male, but you don't? You pick on women. You target women. You're a predator. You're a pedophile. In my eyes, you have some messed up things that you do that you don't understand why I call men predators. I don't like being ganged up on by predators, people that are stalking me, harassing me, and flashing a big bright light at me that pretty much blinded me to where I couldn't see. And then he called Skylar Lemon right over there. That's ganging up on a female. And how do you think a female's gonna react? She ain't just gonna lay down and let you bully her. A female is not gonna sit there and tolerate the nonsense. You keep abusing. There's actually a saying, I just can't remember what you call it. When a male is constantly abusing, attacking a female, that's when males get scared. Or they get spooked when a female has had enough. To what you purposefully caused. Because what really spooked Mike Fordyce was because I got close to his truck and I threw my hands down on his truck. And it scared him. It spooked him. It intimidated him. To why he called 911 on me. For something them 2 caused. All there is nothing but trouble. Them 2 are always out being predators towards people. Trying to install fear in people. They're always trying to beat up somebody. They're always trying to harass females. They're trying to be predators towards females. And I already know Skylar Lemon has a record of trying to intimidate. He will do bodily injury to people. He will hurt someone. And then Mike Fordyce likes to give out false information. Them two don't know how to tell the damn truth. And when I said stop harassing me, Skylar Lemon tried to say, well, you're on drugs. Well, guess what? He was charged with paraphernalia years ago. So technically, the one accusing of somebody being on drugs is the one who did it before. He's a poppin' pillar. If somebody's on drugs, that's an issue and that's a problem. I don't tolerate bad cousins who are being male predators towards me. That's a problem. Them two people don't realize they're cousins. And they're nothing but bad news. And they literally think that they can start stuff. They want to throw their hands and hide their, pretty much throw a stone and hide their hands. That excuses is out the door. Their behaviors are not going to be ignored. Real men don't do that. Real men leaves people alone. But people like Skylar Lemon and Mike Fordyce don't know when to back off and back up. Threatens to hit someone. Threatens to burn my face with a cigarette. But they wanna act like they're innocent, but they're not. I have proof of how many times that Mike Fordyce has been harassing me. And then Skylar Lemon and them two numbskulls like to work together and lie for each other. That's like an habitual liar. Them two are continuing the screwed up behaviors. And then when shit gets real, when somebody's really had enough of them, they will literally call the cops on you because they're scared for what they cause. You cannot keep continuing to attack a person all the time. You cannot threaten that you're going to put your hands on a woman. You cannot be going out here threatening you're going to burn my face with a cigarette. And I pushed you back because of that. Because I saw your movement with your cigarette. You weren't going to get that cigarette near my face. I shoved you back. I didn't hit you. I got you back away from me. And you're known to be a woman beater. You both are. You're known for it. And it clearly shows. You two don't know when to back off of a female. That don't make you dominant. That don't make you look cute. That don't make you men. That makes you a bitch. That makes you look very weak and cowardly. You don't even deserve the title of being men. People would call them a bitch for that. And when I have clearly said, stop harassing me, and Mike Fordyce called Skylar Lemon to start on me too, don't know when to back off, them two are the problems and the issues. I'm one female standing alone all the time. And I was thrown to the wolves. I was left for dead tonight, pretty much. Because some people don't know how to be protectors. Giving the predators the excuses to what they did was okay. That's a problem. There is no excuses for two males to gang up on a woman. They will not do that towards men. They won't do it. But they love picking at women. They need to go pick on somebody their own sizes. But they won't do it. They like to target women. And that is the one thing I will not stand. That dying breed of type of behavior, I won't tolerate it much longer in this town. People will not tolerate it. That behaviors are not going to be tolerated. And it doesn't matter if it's a public place or a public road. That don't give two male of predators the right to attack a woman, to harass a woman, or to be a predator towards a woman. And like I said, I really spooked Mike Fordyce tonight. I spooked him. It really scared him to where he dialed 911. Because he didn't like the fact of I hit my hands on his truck. I slammed him down. And he got spooked like a bitch. He got spooked. He was intimidated. And that's when he called 911, knowing that he's the one who came over there to harass me. They had that planned out. That was a plan to attack me. That was a plan to get me hurt or harmed or to have something bad happen towards me. I don't like them type of people. And people gives them the excuses. That is the problem. When people gives men excuses like that, that is a problem. That is a issue out here and for real in general. That is a real issue and a problem. When people gives them the excuses to keep up their bad behaviors, it's because they think there's no consequences. They think that others are gonna join in on the hate train. That's what they think. And like I said, ever since my evidence and my proof got tampered with on September 14th, this is what I've been dealing with. All my evidence of this type of behaviors that I had against predators, people who has been trying to send people my way, or people who has been trying to gang up on me. I really don't understand. That is not dominance. That is not control. That's not. That is not dominance. Whatever they're trying to do is trying to cause fear. You're gonna be getting the opposite. Because a woman is gonna get so tired and fed up of the abuse from men to where she's gonna react, and that's exactly what he was not expecting. And it scares men. It spooks men. You know what? Then leave a woman alone. Stop being a predator towards women. Stop stalking. Stop harassing women. Then you wouldn't be spooked. Because that's all you're asking for. It's like you are asking for issues. It's like you are asking for trouble. When you know for a fact you know you're in the wrong for what you constantly do towards me. You know you're not in the right for constantly ganging up on me with predators. One female against two males by herself. Literally in distress, stressed out, upset, infuriated because of what I have to deal with, because of people like them don't know when to stop. They don't know when to quit and knock it off. That is the problem. That they literally think that they're funny. But when you push a female to a point of self-defense, or you push her to where you're not going to expect it, that female is going to push and fight you back. And that's the thing, though. I had proof of times and days I have said, Mike Fordyce is going to stop harassing me and stop being a predator towards me. And then what does Mike Fordyce do? He gets Skylar Lemon in the middle of it, which would be his accomplice, to commit something towards me. Two predators of men constantly ganging up on me over stupid shit because they can't seem to be people. They don't know how to act right. And that don't look good on males' character. That's all they do, is nothing but pick on women. That's all they do, is target a woman's life. That's all they do. They literally get a sick entertainment joke out of it. That's narcissistic. It's very abusive. That's community mobbing a person, ganging up on one person. By them two ganging up on me, that's considered community mobbing me. That's like in the category of RICO, an organization, abuse by proxy, harassment, you name it, all types of narcissistic abusive tactics. That's all that is. It's nothing but criminal, and they think that what they're doing is normal. But I promise you, real people out here do not find you attractive. People are not going to jump on the hate or bandwagon for what you're doing. If I have told you to stop being a predator towards me, stop stalking me, stop harassing me, then there's a problem. There's an issue. Technically, stalking is pre-murder. I've even looked that up too. It means when somebody is constantly attacking you, constantly ganging up on you, they're planning on hurting you or unaliving you. That's what predators got in their mindset. That's what attackers have in their mindset. To why they constantly target a female. That's why they're being male predators, is because they're trying to unalive. It's premeditated murder. Stalking a person is like a sick obsession that they can't stop. It's like I can't even go out and about and have a peace of mind. I can't even go out without dealing with a predator or people of groups of people who has tried to shank me, threatened to shoot me, knowing one of them carries. He could have had his gun out and he could have shot me tonight. He could have, because I heard he carries. But just like I said, why constantly harass a female? There's like a sick obsession in predators and stalking a female. That is not a good sign. Those are like major red flags that these type of people don't take that very seriously. I've already looked up what half of that even means. Why males are being predators, that premeditated murder. When they're stalking, they're planning on murdering me. They're planning on unaliving me or trying to get me jumped or hurt or harmed. That's the whole point of when people constantly stalk you and others have actually backed off. And they're the dumb ones who don't. Because their brains are fried from whatever they're doing. It's not normal. It's not normal behavior. It's not. And constantly making a female feel like she has to fight for her life is not okay either. it's almost like these bullies are testing stuff. Like, these bullies think that they can continue to harass you. Like, they literally think you're just gonna lay down and let them abuse you and attack you. Then once you get up in their faces, that shows them that you're not scared. You're not intimidated. You're not afraid of them. Like I said, when that situation happened, when I slammed my hands down, he got fucking scared. But it's worse because he called Skylar Lemon right over there to gang up on me tonight. I don't know what it's gonna take for people to understand that you ganging up on a woman is not cool. It is not a flex. That leads to issues to where things get questioned. And like I said, I've already looked up about narcissistic abuse, community mobbing, community murder, and why people do, like I said, tag team harassment. And them two are still tag teaming harassing when others have backed off after my proof and evidence that I had. Them two are the only ones who don't seem to care about all that proof and evidence I had that is against them too as well. That one, them two are cousins. Because when I was looking through my family tree, I can't remember which one it is, but them two are cousins, and they're idiots. They are attempters. They are nothing but trouble. All they do is want to cause issues and problems. They're fucking idiots. Predators of cousins. This is why I don't like people. They will never learn. I'm just one female, and they're predators, and they literally think that it's okay to threaten to burn me in my face, constantly harassing me and stalking me. Premeditated murder. It's actually a lot of criminal things of what they're doing. Technically, it's, like I said, it is a sick obsession that when people does that, they will try to attempt kill you. They will try to murder a person. That's their whole freaking mindset. People don't seem to get that or don't understand that. I've looked up so much of information trying to understand, and like I said, I understand the human emotion. And that's what it is. It is like a sick obsession. And with the premeditated murder has something to do with stalking. That means they are trying to pull something. I don't like predators. I don't like pedophiles coming near me. This is exactly why I have caught other bad cousins acting just like them. Proof-wise, people has tried to attempt murder me, and they were right along with the other ones. They act just like them. They are not the good ones. They are completely morons and idiots. They are not good ones. Those are the type of bad cousins who were probably involved in trying to get me killed when I was a kid. Like I said, ever since all my evidence and proof went away, since it got tampered with, I'm dealing with bad cousins who are trying to act froggy. And Mike Fordyce got scared of me tonight. Because I literally slammed my hands on his truck. Like when I slammed them down, that's when he had 911 fingers. He got spooked. He should realize of that he's a man, and he probably don't get it or don't understand it, that them two, they communicated. That's somebody being an accomplice to wanting to hurt someone, to gang up on someone. Hell, they could have both jumped me if they wanted to, but I was the one who had to stand alone against male predators who were bad cousins. Always do that my whole entire life. All the time. It's like, what is really wrong with these bad cousins who have an obsession of trying to attack me, trying to unalive me all the damn time, trying to attack me? You're not cute and you ain't funny. There's something wrong with you. On so many fucking levels. You have a sick obsession with me, and I can't figure out what the hell it is. It's fucking disgusting. And it's fucking disturbing. And it is. It's a problem. It's very stupid. And then they want to call the cops and try to play victim to what they do. You ain't playing victim here. That's not going to fly. And my good cousins knows who Mike Fordyce is, and they're well aware of Skylar Lemon too. On the other side, they're well aware of them too, who likes to be predators towards women. They've known that about them. The good ones do. On the other side, Grandpa Storm's side of the family knows about them two. Are nothing but idiots and morons. That they don't care. They think there's no consequences, but you gotta think. You're abusing a female. You are pushing her into fighting mode. Like, what? I don't understand. Why are these cousins trying to fuck around and find out for her? These bad ones need to understand. You don't go around and start trying to plot on me, and then you expect me to sit there and take it. That's stupid. Like, there's something wrong with you. On a very, very bad note. I've noticed it. But people can't seem to fucking get it or don't understand it. And giving people the fucking excuses. I don't give people like that excuses. Because when you give people the excuses, they keep it up, because they don't know when to quit. Especially when before a long time ago, years ago, someone accidentally actually did burn me with a cigarette in my face. So when Skylar threatened that he was going to burn me in my face with the cigarette, I shoved him back. As rightfully so. He was going to back up because he was really trying to start something there. If you have a cigarette in your hand and you threaten you're going to burn me in my face, I have every right to shove you back away from me and saying stop stalking me and stop being predators towards me. You get in the most stupidest shit out here. That you care. You don't care that you want to catch a case. You don't. But I promise you, real men don't go around and do that. You know what I mean? And it's really sad and really pitiful of how many times I have literally physically have shown what men do around this town. They're nothing but predators. Because they're fucking bored. Or they're gay. Or something. Or unless the drugs kicked in and they literally thought, oh, let's go out and cause issues. Because their brains are fried. That don't give you the right to attack a female all the time. That's a problem. And it is. And I feel like I'm going to have to do more research on what the crap, why. Actually, I'm going to have to look it up about premeditated murder again. And about stalking. That's pretty much somebody who's wanting to unalive you. To hurt you or jump you. And I've seen that multiple times. Of people and bad cousins of actions. I've been through so much. To where people has tried to kill me. When I was a kid. And it didn't work. And these bad cousins are like mad that I'm alive or something. That I didn't get killed with my mother. There is something there. Why these people are so obsessive wanting me dead and gone. Always attacking me all the time. Always harassing me. And then when they get caught, they want to get mad. But you know what? They need to get mad at themselves. It's called leave a person alone. You're gonna get caught. Regardless. And people should have a right to know that Mike Fordyce and Skylar Lemon are nothing but woman predators. And will threaten to be a woman beater. They'll threaten to burn you with cigarettes. And they carry. So I'm very thankful I didn't get shot tonight. Which it wouldn't be my first time being threatened with a gun or a knife. Wouldn't be the first time. I've dealt with it. Been put through a lot. Because of idiotic, stupid, dumb cousins. Bad ones out here. A lot of people don't realize that. I will push and I will fight back. The bad ones. If I have to. And yes, I was very hostile. Because it's been going on for straight 31 years. Almost 32 years. This is bullshit. That's a lot of pent-up anger that I have. Against a lot of people. And my voice echoes blocks when I get mad like that. When I start yelling and screaming, my voice echoes blocks. When I'm upset like that. And it's already bad enough someone literally thought I almost had to get put in an ambulance because they didn't know of how emotional I was. And it took me a while to relax after that. Because I'm always dealing with fucking predators. Or I'm always dealing with people in groups always trying to attack me, or always trying to kill me, or always trying to unalive me. That's annoying to deal with all the time. For a lifetime, actually, at that too. That makes a person to where they say fuck it. And then that's what I'm saying though. The bullies, when you start running up towards them and show them that you're not scared, that spooks them. That freaks them out. Well, gee, I wonder why. It's because people are gonna have enough. They literally say women can be scary. They're not scary. We're just fed up with you predators out here that don't know when to leave us alone. You're always ganging up on us. You males have always tried to kill females off because you don't like us. Are you gay? Are you butt fucking each other or something? You have to be. If you pretty much are publicly showing that you hate a female that bad, are you fucking gay? Are you two butt fucking each other or something in secret? Are you both gay? 'Cause you must be. 'Cause males like that who have a strong hate, that always attacking a female, being a predator towards a woman, you have to be gay or you hate women. That's like a hate towards women. You hate females. And that's what that is too. And those are very dangerous ones too. Because they hated their mother, they hated their lives, and gay men will hurt females. They will be predators towards women. Real men don't do that. Real men don't go out here and see, this is actually why I have a hard time being around people. Because whenever I'm in a mood, anything's going to fly out of my mouth. I don't care. When I'm mad, when I'm infuriated, when I'm frustrated, when I'm fed up, anything's going to fly. Meaning I'll say anything. Like there ain't no filter when it comes to me. I'll even be argumentative because I'm frustrated at the fact that predators are coming near me. That is not the best time to talk to me when I'm in a mode. Or in a mood. Because I'm not going to be reasonable. I have dealt with this for so many years. I have seen what happens towards me. People either tries to kill me, they either try to unalive me, or people tries to get me jumped. And that was proof tonight to be seen that them two planned to get me hurt or jumped or murdered or killed. And that's exactly how them type of men act. I've seen that act so many times that it's unreal. And I know for a fact it's going to stop. Those type of behaviors are not going to be tolerated. And that's all I'm saying, is that you men always want to say, well, you women are acting like males. Yeah, we feel like we do have to act like males, because half the time we feel like we got to defend ourselves because nobody else would do it. It's like we're always put in a position, and that's exactly how women ends up dead and gone, because of predators of men like that. Or we end up beaten so bad, we're being put in the hospital. Hopefully we're not dead. But that's almost like a hatred towards women. That's right down saying, even though I had proof and evidence, and Skylar lied and said nobody is harassing me, clearly, yes, I had proof of dates when Mike Fordyce would show up to harass me. And he done it, and he blinded me too. With that big light he had, he purposefully blinded me to where I couldn't see. And when Skylar showed up, how in the crap was I supposed to see if somebody would have tried to hurt me? That would have blinded me where I couldn't see if somebody was trying to hurt and harm me. Them two are always an accomplices. Them two are always in the middle of stuff when something wants to happen bad towards me. This town's really got a bad habit of getting on a hate train when it comes to me. And I have said so many people's names. It's almost half of this town. Half of them. That always seems to encourage people like that. That's where I end up almost dead and gone, or I end up jumped, or something bad happens towards me. And it shouldn't, like, really and honestly, like, that type of bullying is like trying to keep me inside. It's what it is. And you think you're going to install fear in me? You just saw a different side of me. That's not fear. That was fed upness. That was more like I was ready to hurt. But I was frustrated because I know that I was being harassed and stalked by male predators. I don't like that. That shit makes my blood boil. And honestly, my adrenaline rush was probably up. Not gonna lie there. And when a female constantly has to talk about male predators in a town, that becomes an issue too. I've already had people, and different bikers, and different fucking people. I had proof of everything. This is why I don't like people coming near me like that. Because it's always bad intentions. And I am not wrong to what I feel at times. This is why I don't like people coming near me. This is why I don't like people ganging up on me. This is why I don't like male predators or pedophiles coming near me. Because that's how they're acting. Or they're an attempted murderer. Or they're a hitman. As all I see. And all these people of how the way they act. Others have backed off. After my proof and evidence I had. Everybody else backed off for except them too. That's like a sick obsession. And that's not okay. That is not right. To be obsessed with me like that. And usually when males have a obsession of stalking someone, that is not very good intent. And it's usually not. And I'm usually right to what I feel. And usually, eventually, I'm going to catch it to what I feel and what I talk about. And I just caught it tonight. Somebody was plotting something on me, and it just happened. So meaning, predicting what was possibly going to happen to what I've been feeling. I said something, I feel like somebody's trying to plot something on me. And guess what? That was a prediction of what Mike Fordyce and Skylar Lemon just did. Try to plot on me tonight. Yesterday, I should say. So, yeah, usually I am pretty right with what I feel intuitively. And when I say something, it's for a reason. When I feel something, it's for a reason. If I say or feel like in my gut intuition, that that person's not acting right, something ain't right, that's because it's not right. Something don't feel right. There was a reason and a purpose to why I feel the way that I do. I do predict things. Like sometimes I could just be talking. Like if I feel like something's going on, I feel like somebody's trying to plot on me, it's eventually going to manifest. And it was actually Skylar Lemon and Mike Fordyce who was actually planning on doing things towards me. They were plotting and planning and scheming that crap tonight to probably gang up on me. That's why I was wanting to catch. Because I knew it. I felt it. Deep down inside. Something was not right. And a lot of people likes to underestimate me. But then there's been other times, and actually I have actually done this too in front of people. I have said da-da-da-da that or da-da-da-da this, or I feel like somebody's trying to do something towards me. Then people go, how did you know? It's like seeing it before it even happens. That's being a seer. That's like discernment. It's like I'm being warned about a lot of different things. And a lot of people are now understanding, oh crap, she was right. And then people were, actually making fun of me, trying to say this and that and this and that. Then people are finally realizing that what I say, what I explain, what I feel, it gets shown. I get proof. I get evidence on it. That's what usually happens. And I kind of don't know why it happens like that. But that proves to me of what I felt. I felt somebody was trying to attack me. I felt like somebody was trying to do something towards me. I just couldn't pinpoint who it was because there's so many people who has pulled that on me too. I didn't realize it was going to be Mike Fordyce and Skylar Lemon who was planning and plotting on me last night. I didn't realize it was about them because sometimes the names really don't go there. But I knew something wasn't right, and I was correct. They were planning to jump me, or they were planning on doing something towards me tonight. Probably to shoot me, or attack me, or beat me until I'm dead, or beat me to where I'd have been put in the hospital. And I was correct. They were plotting and scheming on me the whole entire time. And I was seeing black. Every time I saw Mike Fordyce's truck, I saw black. I get black vision. Black vision means something's not right. I'm fighting demons. A very negative thing. My vision goes black every time his truck is seen by me or near me or in front of me. My vision goes black. Very, very dark. And that's usually a sign that something is not right. And I knew right there and then when I saw black, I'm like, oh fuck, what the hell is gonna happen? And then, boom, that happened last night. That's why my vision was seeing black. It was nothing but negativity and someone trying to cause harm my way. And I was right. My gut feeling was correct. And to why I was seeing black, I was right, and I was accurate and correct. There's always a reason behind why I feel what I feel. Some people can't understand me. That's okay. I'm not worried about it because I've always been underestimated my whole life. But that's the thing though. If I feel something very strongly and I don't want somebody around me, that's what I was feeling. I just couldn't pinpoint what was it going to be. Because that's all I knew. I kept getting like warnings about something was going to happen. Somebody was trying to do something towards me, and I was correct. That's why I don't trust people. And I don't. I don't like people purposefully harassing me, and then they want to call in an accomplice to gang up on me, that's a problem itself. If two males are calling each other, that means they're scared. They're intimidated. Because one of them can't handle it alone. They're afraid of me. Or they're intimidated because usually, common sensely, if someone's got to get a group of people involved to go up against me and they can't do it by themselves, they're scared, they're intimidated. Because they can't fight their own battles. That's what it is. Those two predators of males are intimidated of me. They're scared of me. And I don't know why. I really don't give a shit about them. All I care about is being out and about and be peaceful. And I can't even do it. I was so upset, I literally thought I was about to puke or have an anxiety attack. Because of how upset I was. Thank goodness I didn't, though. Glad I didn't puke or have an anxiety attack right there and then. Or pass out. It was either one of them I was feeling. I was saying, oh no, that gotta go away. But just like I said, people in groups, that's very cowardly. That they have to gang up on a female because they hate her. They want to hurt her. They want to try to do something. Bullies. Cowardly people. And like I said, that's why I speak up. This is why I share things so people can understand what the crap is really fully going on. It's because people like Mike Fordyce, it's people like Mike Fordyce and Skylar Lemon who likes to lie and say, oh, they never threatened to try to burn me with a cigarette. Oh, they like to lie and say, oh, I'm not harassing her. Clearly he did. He did. And he called Skylar Lemon right over there just to do it. Them two are trying to lie and say they weren't over there to harass me and trying to say I'm on drugs, knowing Skylar Lemon does paraphernalia, popping pills, beating on his own children, and likes to beat the fuck out of women, and tries to intimidate people, tries to do bodily fluid harm to people, likes to try to intimidate, trying to install fear in people. No wonder why he's suicidal. And then Mike Fordyce on top of that, he likes to give out false information, and then when stuff really hits the fan, he calls 911 on you. Because he's scared. He's freaked out for what he caused. You two are predators of men. I'm one female, you're two males, and you're ganging up on me. I don't tolerate that. I will stand my ground. My uncle has taught me that. There's going to have to be a time and point to where I'm going to have to defend myself, to where I'm risking either if I'm going to get shanked, I'm going to get shot, or if I'm going to get beaten. There's times where I have stood my ground. People has threatened stuff upon me, but a cigarette's new though. I've never known a male to ever threaten me with a cigarette, gonna put a cigarette in my face. So I'm assuming he was gonna try to burn me with his cigarette. That's why I shoved him away from me. And he deserved it to be shoved away. And I'm constantly saying, you better stop harassing me. He rolls up his window being a bitch and being a coward. Because he didn't want to hear it. Because they both know they were in the wrong last night. They know they're in the wrong, and I'm going to make it known that Skylar Lemon and Mike Fordyce goes around town and pretty much attacks and likes to be predators towards women. I'm going to make it known that that's what they do. And it's very stupid on their ends. That says a lot about their character. And when I'm angry, I am not a reasonable person. It's kind of like, if I'm mad like that, don't come near me. Some people didn't know that right at hand at first. Like, when I am severely mad, like, I wasn't seeing black, though. I didn't see red, though. But it's the fact that I was feeling emotions that was very strong, and that I felt nothing but negativity. I was very upset, infuriated, screaming, because I don't want predators near me. And that is something there. People has known me to not tolerate behaviors. Eventually, I'm going to fight back. Eventually, I'm not going to let bullies keep attacking me. I'm not going to keep letting people harass me or stalk me or threaten me in any type of way. But like I said again, when you actually fight back and you run up to them, that's when they get nervous. Or, well, you need to back up. But you're the ones who came over there to start shit first. And you know you did.